Let me, if I could now, bring our first speaker forward. Rodney's already introduced the acting IRS Commissioner, Kevin Brown. Important to know that the IRS is one of United Way of America's longest-standing partners around the EITC outreach and was a critical contributor to the learning that has directly led to this partnership today. They've provided invaluable technical assistance, resources, and thought leadership that has ensured the strategic direction of this work. Commissioner Brown, before he took this position today, was Deputy Commissioner. Before that, the Commissioner of the Small Business Self-Employment Division, and before that, Chief of Staff to the IRS Commissioner. Please welcome Acting Commissioner Kevin Brown.
Good morning, and thank you, Brian. Let me say first on behalf of the IRS what an honor and privilege it is to be here at such an important event. I'd like to thank the entire United Way network and especially Brian Gallagher, not only for the opportunity to join them on this special occasion, but also for their commitment to the strategic partnership we have built over the past several years to help meet the needs of our shared customer base. I would also like to acknowledge and to thank two other Internal Revenue Service national partners on the agenda today, Mr. Ralph Smith of the Annie E. Casey Foundation and Mr. Bill Cooper of the Bank of America Charitable Foundation. I want to thank them for all of their collaboration over the past several years. Let me take a moment to provide some background information on the organization within the IRS that is partnered with United Way and other national and local partners represented here today. The Wage and Investment Division of the IRS provides tax processing and customer service for virtually all taxpayers, as well as compliance services for over 118 million individual taxpayers. Annually, the Wage and Investment Division processes 135 million individual returns and 47 million business returns. Within the division, the organization that works directly with United Way is the Stakeholder Partnerships Education and Communication Office, otherwise known as SPEC. We have an acronym for everything at the IRS. The SPEC organization, in a nutshell, is the outreach and education function of the Wage and Investment Division. Of SPEC's 65 national partners, United Way was one of the first back in 2001 when the organization was stood up and remains one of our most significant and strategic partners today. SPEC's business model delivers its mission by incorporating an indirect approach to community outreach and tax assistance. That is by emphasizing collaboration with community organizations of all types, government, nonprofit, faith-based, educational, financial, and corporate. This approach combines IRS resources and goals with those of other trusted organizations within the community. In that way, together we achieve better access to the population segments most in need of tax education and assistance. Ensuring that working individuals and families receive all of the information they need to properly file their tax returns and receive the tax credits and benefits they have earned was how our initial partnership with United Way was started. One of the first areas of collaboration centered on providing education and outreach materials related to the Earned Income Tax Credit, also known as the EITC. Now, why was promoting the EITC so important? First, the EITC's impact on working families and individuals is extremely significant. During taxable year 2005, more than 22 million individuals and families received more than $41 billion in EITC benefits. Second, despite such potential impact, we estimate that about 25% of eligible taxpayers fail to claim this tax credit. As such, we are excited that educating eligible individuals and families about the EITC is one of the components in the United Way's Financial Stability Partnership Initiative being launched today. In working with key strategic national organizations, including the United Way, we quickly realized that providing tax education and outreach alone, while extremely important, does not truly meet the needs of our customers in working towards becoming financially stable. Thus, the initial efforts related to tax education and outreach were expanded to include free tax preparation assistance and asset building opportunities through developed coalitions. The resulting coalitions brought together trusted community organizations that combined their resources to achieve a common goal of financial stability for working families. Today, more than 300 locally developed and operated coalitions exist, and with the assistance of all our partners, they have prospered. One of the key concepts for these coalitions is that tax benefits and credits, including the Earned Income Tax Credit, earned by working families and individuals can serve as a strategic link to greatly needed savings and asset building opportunities. Simply said, these community partners work together in coalitions to obtain greater access to taxpayers, to generate greater access to asset building opportunities, and to create a better economic future, not only for the individual served, but for the entire community. Today, United Way affiliates are involved in more than 50% of these local coalitions and lead many of them. This is the highest percentage participation rate of all of SPEC's national partners. Within these coalitions, we and our partners have also greatly expanded the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance, or VITA program. This program provides free tax preparation assistance for our target populations. During the recently completed filing season, with the help of our partners, our volunteer return preparation program once again yielded impressive results. More than 2.4 million free tax returns were prepared by volunteers at nearly 12,000 sites, and that represents an over 17% increase over the previous year's results. And nearly 500,000 of these returns provided EITC benefits for the taxpayers, a 9% increase over the previous year. I want to extend a special thank you to all of our national and local partners for your assistance in achieving these terrific results. United Way's new national initiative, the Financial Stability Partnership, is exactly the type of initiative that local coalitions and communities need to assist their residents in becoming more economically self-sufficient. By designing an initiative that helps individuals and families achieve financial stability through access to proven strategies as the EITC and free tax preparation assistance, local United Way affiliates and their partners will help those they serve increase their income, build savings, and invest in assets to provide long-term financial benefits. We at the IRS applaud the United Way for this outstanding and worthwhile endeavor to help working families and individuals achieve long-term financial stability. We look forward to working closely with them as this initiative spreads throughout the country. In closing, I want to thank the United Way for its outstanding support of our work and to reiterate our support to them in making their Financial Stability Partnership initiative a success throughout the country. Thank you.